Hey gang, thanks for dropping back to Craps Hawaii. Just got back from Vegas, still a little tired, but I thought I'd just shoot a little video, talk some story with you about what was going on. So I went up, I guess on a Thursday, and got back on a Monday night, late Monday night. I had a lot of fun up there. Met my friends. We all went up together. Drank some tequila shots. Had some fun, joking around. Had a lot of eating going on. But anyway, to get to the nitty gritty, first night I was there, the hotel that I was staying at, and I have to play because that's where I have my comps. Wasn't really hitting. It went down, I guess, towards the end of the night from when I started playing, when I got there at 9 o'clock in the morning. So I'd say after about 4 or 5 hours of playing, I was down about 1,000, and then I changed hotel with my friends, went to play at another hotel, and when I went to California, I think it was, caught a hand. I made about $850 or something like that, but still left about $500-600 on the table. And yes, I had more money on my rack than I did on the table, but you know, I should have took it down and made more money. Then went to another hotel and made a little bit more money. So at the end of the night, I was up 300. So the next day, same thing, a repeat of the same thing. Down 1,000, ended up battling back, up 300. The third and fourth night wasn't really good. Tables weren't hitting no matter what. 1-2 numbers, 7 out, and a lot of sevens. So I didn't want to go to the dock side because I didn't want to get caught on a 7 on the come out. And I have 300 on the don't come and get caught. So I thought in my head that, okay, I'm just thinking, if I put the 300 now, what would happen? Sure enough, 7. So it deterred me from going into the dock side. On the last night, I was playing here and there, played at the D, played at Orleans, played at the Fremont, and at the Fremont I started off with a $400 bankroll and played 66 inside, and I got on a good streak. I was throwing a lot of numbers, and had just a couple people on the table, so the dice was coming back to me really fast, so I was kind of in a rhythm. And then when people started to buy in, you know, they was holding up the dice, so I just told the stick man, hey, give me the dice, and kind of forced him to give me the dice, even though people were just still buying in, and so I could still stay in rhythm. And I cashed out after 30 rolls. I cashed out about 1,100, but then again left 600-700 on the table. So I guess after coming home and thinking about all the things that I did, what went right, what went wrong, I decided that, you know, I was kind of slipping back into my old self of how I was playing and wanted to press it up and not collect hundreds but collect thousands, and that wasn't the right way. You know, I always tell you, you know, take it down, start all over, build it back up. And the first time I did that at the Fremont, I had it up to 200-300, took it down to 110 from the 66 that I started, and then pressed it back up, but I didn't take it back down the second time, which I should have. So after all this playing in Vegas and the systems that I used, the systems were working. If the table was bad, the table is bad. No system is going to work. And anyway, I came up to the conclusion that I need to work on my discipline more. You know, I keep telling you to be disciplined, but I guess so, as the old saying goes, do as I say, not as I do. So I need to work on myself, on my discipline, and take it down, build it back up. Other than that, I lost a little, but not much. So I'm able to go back again. It's not a problem. But like I said, before I went, I wanted to try different systems, different places, and where there's live rolls, a lot of people on the table, and it's hard. It's harder than when you're playing with 4 or 5 people. So I think the experience taught me, after all these years of going, that the best time for me to play is maybe early in the morning when the tables are pretty much empty and you're with people. Like when I was up there with my friends, we basically know how we throw, how long we might throw, and it'd be easier to bet on each other's hand than betting on people that you don't know around the table. So those are things that I've learned, that maybe better to play early in the morning when not too many people are playing, so you get to know how the people on the table are throwing the dice, and if they're, somebody you want to bet on. And there was an incident at the Four Queens where this young girl was throwing the dice in her early 20s, and she was making 4 or 5 points with a few numbers every time she picked up the dice. And so we were making money because I was throwing pretty well and she was throwing pretty well. And then all of a sudden a couple came in, young couple, maybe in their early 20s also, and apparently they don't shoot dice, but as she was rolling the dice and had already made 3 points, and she was doing this every time she picked up the dice, he started talking to her. Oh, how do you play this? When's the next person's going to have a chance to roll? And so she would stop, talk to him, and naturally, of course, she 7'd out. So things like that happened, and anyway, that's just life. That's just how the game goes, I guess. So anyway, I just was playing my 66 easy 75 at a lower rate, and I brought in a new set of dice. Hopefully they're better, but I guess not. Right away, 7 up. I should have left these dice in Vegas, I guess. So anyway, $66 to the house. And I want to thank a lot of you, my viewers, that wish me luck going to Vegas. I really appreciate it. And those of you that I met up in Vegas, I'm glad I did. That I met you up there, and we had time that we could play together. There were some of my viewers up there, and I was up there giving out some of my cards, and I gave this 2 guys that were up there, and they said, "Oh, Craps Hawaii." They said, "Oh yeah, I watched your videos." They said, "No wonder, your voice sounded familiar." So we started talking, and we had some fun. So I met some really good people. I think a couple of people I met are from Maui, so I had a good time, and we had fun playing and talking stories. So it wasn't a total waste, but I just wanted to let you guys know that I had fun with everybody up there. And my next trip, I'm not sure when, but hopefully in a few months. So I guess all that I've learned, and when I went up there, was that I need to get out of my own way and do what I preach to you folks, because if I did that, I have no doubt that I would have won. But I did enjoy myself. And I've also, I guess, had times that I played I've played my old 135 across, but with a little twist of taking money down. But you need a good sized bankroll to do that. You need at least $1,300. But we made some money playing it, and so it all worked out. But like I said, if the table is good, it's good. If it's not, it's not. What you gonna do, right? Just gotta be smart. So you know this. I'm just throwing just because we're I'm talking story with you, but otherwise I wouldn't have pressed to the 4 and the 10, but and then once I get up this high, I don't work on a come out usually, so I start off with 66, I'll work it on the come out. Once I start pressing it up high, I try not to work it on the come out anymore, because you got too much money at risk. A lot of hard waves coming out now. Let's see if we can play some hard waves. Nine pays 50 for one. Hard 8. Hey, not bad. Pays 45. Oh, where is it? No, parlay it. Get paid for the 8. 35. Let's just press it up to 66. Oh, pressed up the wrong one, but that's okay. Press up both of them. Lost a hot 6. I like the 4s and 10s because they only can come one way. Well, there went our hard 8. Didn't hit our $500, but we did make 77. On the 8. Hard 10, winner, hard 10. So 10 pays 45. Oh, 35 comes 40 actually. I'm sorry. 35 comes 40. Then we get paid 50 for one. Crap. Yo, 11. 9. So, if you notice that 5, that this is kind of like what I was doing, I was pressing it up and the points was coming and I was making money, but there were times I should have took it down. I should have took it down. Like 8 pays $77, so what I was doing is I was giving the dealer some change. giving the dealer $7 and telling him take me to 150 because 66 and 77 is 143 and $7 makes 150. And that's pretty much what I was doing. And I wasn't thinking about taking them down, and that's how I got them up to like $500, you know. And I do the 6 the same way, pay 77, so I'm just gonna give the $7, you know, to move, so I don't have to bring out all the chips. And I'd have it up, you know, this kind of money, and to myself now, well, maybe you should take it down, and of course I don't. Hey, hard 6. I lost the hard 8. Yeah, I lost the 8 and the 6. But back up. So hard 6. Hard 6, so probably the 50. Hard 6. So hard 6 pays 175. Yo, 11. Hard 8. Hey, hard 8 pays parlays up to 50. And hard 8 pays 175. See, so you know, at this point, that's what was happening in Vegas. Exactly what was happening in Vegas. At this point, you know, I should be taking down my bets. I got 300, 400, well, $475. But no, did I take it down? No, got greedy. 8. So 8 pays 175. Lost the hard 8. And because all this was in my rack, and I'm thinking, well, I got more in my rack than I got on the table, I didn't take it down. So this pays another 175. And so what I did was, where's my black? What I did was I said, well, let's press it up to $240. So I gotta get change. And pressed it up to 240. Yo, 11. Thinking that, you know, I want to make thousands. My whole self started coming in, and this is what happens, right? That's what happens. So, you leave on the table. Down on the table. $560, and that's what happened. And then I tell myself, Mel, you know, you were supposed to cut it back down, but then, you know, yeah, I didn't, and that's how I lost that extra kind of money. But then in the process, you win some money, so you try to justify it. So you go $1,100. $1,147. And so you go, well, I made more money than what I lost. And that's true. But you know, some of this, I think I started with, I don't know, $400. So maybe I made $500, $600, $700, but still more than what I lost. So sometimes I get caught up in that. So I need to get out of my way. Sometimes I need to get out of my old ways of gambling and start telling myself, Mel, you need to cut down, start all over. Cut down, build it back up. You start with 66, you get it up to 200-300, cut it back down to 110 and rebuild it. So anyway, that was what's happening. That was what went on in Vegas. And thank you for watching, and you know, wishing me good luck in Vegas. Anyway, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. If you still want shirts, we still have some shirts. In fact, I'm ordering some regular t-shirts with a bigger print in the back of Craps Hawaii, and still have the on the sleeve, or maybe I'll put something in the front. So, and they'll be cheaper than my $20 shirts. They'll probably be around $12 or something like that. So anyway, thanks for watching. I'm back. I'll be shooting some more videos. Just let me recover for a few days. Thanks for watching, and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. If you're gonna go to Vegas, you gotta go gamble, wherever, remember, don't do what I do, do as I say, not as I do, and stay alive. We'll see you again next time.